Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm on here to share with you all a project that I created using some of these items along with some other items I'm going to share with you here in just a minute. But before I get started, I hope that you're all having a great Sunday. So happy Sunday to you all. And I hope that y'all, if you're already done or trying to get done for Christmas, because it's right around the corner. It's this coming Thursday. So yes, me and my daughter went shopping yesterday for my grandson. So pretty much got him squared away. And then I just got a little bit more things to do, and then I'll be done with Christmas, for his Christmas shopping. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get started and share with y'all what I use, and then share with y'all what I created. So I did use this Distress Rock Candy Glitter, and this is all Tim Holtz related. As you guys know, I'm having a lot of fun playing with Tim Holtz products, so that's just what it is. So I used some Distress Rock Candy Glitter. I also used some Texture Paste and Twinkle. Also Texture Paste and Sparkle. I used some Distress Paint and the Brush Pewter. I used Distress Oxide Spray in Black Soot and also in Chipped Sapphire. And then I just used Distress inks to color up my images. So I used Distress Oxide and Brush Corduroy, Lost Shadow, Cracked Pistachio, Black Soot, and Mustard Seed. And then I also used Distress ink in Rustic Wilderness, Gathered Twigs, and Candied Apple. And that candied apple is really juicy too, real juicy. And then I also used this stencil, and I use this like the twinkling stars. I want to say twinkling stars. This is THMM191, so I use that. And then I also used from the vault is Christmas Magic. I've been wanting to play with this die, so I finally pulled it out to use it. And what I used to create my project on is the Etcetera tag, and this is the mini, which the mini is a good size tag. So yes, I use that. And let me go ahead and share with y'all what my tag came out to look like. So here is my tag that I created. So I actually created two of these. This was the first one that I created. And I'll just share with you all just what the difference is, just a little bit. Not too much of a difference, just the background. So I'm going to share with you all this one right here. So this one right here I'm going to send off to a friend, because when we were on the phone talking on FaceTime, she's seen it and she was like, what are you going to do with that tag? And I was like, oh, what, you want it? She's like, yes. So I'm going to send it to her. So I created this tag. So what I did was I used some of my Amazon watercolor cardstock, and I did it for both of them. And I just sprayed the background with those Distress Oxide sprays. And once I dried, in between spraying, then I went on. So I used some of the glitter spray from Amazon on this one. So I don't know if you can see the glitter, and it shines really pretty in person. So that's what I did. And then on this one, because after I used the spray on this one, it wouldn't spray, it was just like more so air and like mist. So I used the sparkle paste on this one. And I just rubbed it on with my finger. So I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's really sparkly in person. Both of them are very sparkly. So that's what I did, the difference between the two. And then once I did that, I took the stencil and I just stenciled those twinkling stars on this one right here on the side. So it's a translucent, and I did it with the twinkle paste. Just to give it some interest in the background. You don't really see it, but you can see it. And then I just used my watercolor cardstock from Amazon as well to cut out these images here. But the black is Tim Holtz Distress cardstock. And then the silver is metallic Distress craft cardstock that I did underneath to give it some shadowing. And then I did glitter up the Christmas trees and the wreath and the bow. Now this one I didn't put the branches on the tree, but this one I did. So if she wants this one, I'll let her know. She can pick which one she wants. But we're just playing. I decided just to put it on top of the car with the branch and not in the fire truck. And then I do have some seam binding ribbon that I got from Amazon. So I just used a candied apple Distress ink, and I just colored the ribbon up with that. And this one right here, it has the bell and like the little star charm, if you can see that. And then this one right here has the bell and the snowflake charm. So that's what I did. And then I did paint both of them with this brush pewter paint. And what else did I do? And they're both hanging off some ball pins. And then I just put some of the faceted mirrored stars down, just to, you know, like the stars are twinkling in the night. So that's what I did. I created these 2 tags. So I had a lot of fun playing with this die. I didn't want to really make a card with it. I wanted to do, you know, something, a project with it that I can, you know, put up next year for Christmas if I wanted to. So yeah, so these are my 2 tags that I created using the Vault Christmas Magic, along with the other items from Tim Holtz. So I hope that you all enjoyed my project share. I will be back on tomorrow to share another project with you all. And probably another project as well after that. So Monday and Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Christmas Eve, but I know for sure tomorrow and Tuesday. So yeah, so these are my projects I want to come in here and share with you all this Sunday. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week ahead. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.